Holy mother of God. Pakistan and India are at war. Are they actually at war? Pakistan. What's that video? You hear that? I'm not a car guy. Timing belt? What are we dealing with here? Gang, fire off in the comments. Let me know what the fuck's going on with my work truck. Welcome back to Work Truck Diaries. I haven't done one of these in a while. I think John had DM'd me. He's like, I fucking relate to these. I'm like, I'm sorry to hear that, dude, because you must be mentally ill if you like these. I have been living in a pineapple under the sea. I'm tired. Why do I always bring up SpongeBob? I've never watched it. I think that's how catchy of a tune that is. It's almost as catchy as Kanye's new song. What a delightful tune it is. It's so good. I know, it's not cool, to say that crap. That is crap to say. But, you gotta separate the artist from the dictator, That's what I always say. I'll tell you right now, guys, that lady is fucked up looking. We're basically doing a countdown against the clock. I have an alarm going off and I have to go into this job, so this could just cut out at any moment. And you guys are gonna have to deal with that. That's how life is, actually. You're just flying along one day, you're getting a ton of pussy, and then wham! You meet a lady and wham! She gets pregnant and wham! You have no free time. That's really why I haven't been doing these. I've kind of been... okay, is this what I'm watching a crossing guard let a fucking crack, like a fentanyl addict, excuse me. I just went through every era of issues we've had. Fentanyl. They really do switch up the plagues in the big city, my hair is fucking out of control. What was I about to say? But India and Pakistan, they're out. What was that video when they're like, Pakistan, I'm pilot. What are you gonna be, pilot? I think it was like 9 kids in a row. They're asking these kids what they're gonna do. Long live Pakistan! And now you're bombing India? Like, doesn't India have it bad enough, man? Leave them alone. It stinks over there. I don't even know. India could, I'm sure there are nice parts. There's gotta be somewhere where these white chicks are going for Instagram. I don't know. I do see, I don't know if it's my algorithm. I don't know if I interact with a bunch of racist stuff, but I always see like problematic. They're like, India's no good. Oh my God, this girl, poor girl. She's like 12 years old getting dropped off by a wigger dad. That's tough. You can't be 45 years old wearing high top sneakers, dude. You look like a fucking asshole. That's a PSA. If you're above 30, call it with the sneakers, all right? I got fucking lesbian trail running Sauconys. That's another fucking big issue in the household. Nobody can figure out how to pronounce Saucony or Saucony. Saucony. But, yeah, doesn't India, they have it bad enough. Because I do see all these things where they're like, women are like, you get groped. I'm like, sweetheart, just be happy you were never out at a bar in the early 2000s, because they were groping up. And I'm not saying it's right, because it's not. That is crap. But you can't go over to India with huge white tits. They're good. The dogs are going to hop off the porch, dude. I don't know what to tell you. What am I talking about? Am I apologizing for Indian guys grabbing tits? I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to say here. I just woke up. I don't know. I think work loses its luster when I don't like getting up when the sun's out. That's not good. Dude, me and my boy, wait, India. How are they going to go to war with Doesn't Pakistan have nukes? Does India have nukes? They got to. They can't just be all call centers and poop throwing over there, right? What do they got? What do they do over there? Yoga? Are they yoga guys? Big into the yoga. They're Muslim and Hindu, right? So that might be the beef. But isn't Pakistan Hindu and Muslim? I don't know. I don't know what anybody's doing. You don't come to me for this. You come to me to hear about me swapping out my entire fucking HVAC system. We started Saturday, and you get like 10 hours into a job and then realize the fucking size of the goddamn line sets are wrong, so you gotta wait until Thursday. But it got hot, and I don't know, like I could feel every bead of sweat that would leave my girl's face. She was blaming me for it, even though I'm not an HVAC guy. My best friend is. But Fatso Jim, my boy, I gotta get him on the podcast soon. Yeah, dude, fuck A-Track. I mean, not fuck the trade, but fuck it for me. I can't, it's not for me. I feel like a woman. I'm just standing there holding a flashlight the whole time. I don't like that. I completely went the wrong way, by the way. What am I doing here? I'm gonna switch it up. It is Friday, though. TGIF. I think the job, I'm going to a lady's house to fix some shit, and I think I got her Wi-Fi, so I might immediately upload this. I would do these. Can you do these live on Instagram and just put them on your Instagram? Just have like a 30-hour. That'd be so mentally ill if I just put these on Instagram. Maybe I should do that. Sound off in the comments if I should just go live on Instagram and talk to myself in my truck. I literally saw the homelessness problem is getting so bad in Philly that I saw a homeless encampment having over another homeless encampment for company yesterday. They're like doing charcuterie and fucking fentanyl at these fucking camps. The camps are out of control. That sounds like a Tim Dillon thing, right? The homeless are doing charcuterie. They're butt fucking in the tents. You know, charcuterie. Our country's so. Who could do a. What does RFK sound like? It just looks like it fucking hurts all the time. He sounds like me after I smoke a pack of cigarettes on a bender. What do I got to do this weekend? If you're watching this in Philly, I got to go to do a winery show. It's usually a bad, I don't know, man. Sometimes they like me. If it's hot MILFs, we're in. And yeah, I'm back on the vaping. Leave me alone. I fucking went to my surgeon. I 100% get my ankle replaced this winter, fall, sometime. I think I'm going to do it after Skankfest. But he's like, yeah, you can't do nicotine anymore. I'm like, dude, cut my fucking foot off. All right, pussy, shut up. You know, like, can I live? Please. Everybody's always telling me what to do. I need to just get this foot replaced, start a business, and start beating my wife up a little bit. She got an attitude. What else is going on? I can't. India and Pakistan. What's gonna happen? Like, is that just a rock throwing fight? Fuck you, bloody. It's such a fun accent to do. I'm sorry, I'm not racist. You know, you guys know my heart. I just like fucking with. It's such a good accent to play with. You know that. What else went on? Oh, issuing apologies. When me, Naeem, and Matt Byrne, who by the way is gay. I was loving you guys calling him gay. I like when the comment section attacks a guest. That's nice for me. A lot of podcasts are like, no, these are our friends. I'm like, no, attack them. Let them have it. There's blood in the water. That's what I'm about. You see a wounded animal in the fucking Serengeti, you pounce, you kill it, you eat it. Okay? That's what we're about at this podcast. We're about working hard, but we're also about bullying people when they're weak. All right? That's what I'm into. I don't like, there's some people who shouldn't have a big dog. This guy's got a big dog. He's got a big old German Shepherd. I'm like, Chief, that dog will drag you. You get raspberries on your belly. You ever see that happen when a dog runs away from somebody and they're like, I can't stop it. They're getting drugged down the sidewalk. That's another thing I like. Just gets away and mauls somebody's cat. Not that, you know, a street cat, that's fine. They will not be missed. But I gotta go. What was I talking about? Oh, me, Naeem, and Matt watched the fucking. Look at me getting back to topic. I think I'm in the perfect amount of tired. Reimagine home care. I'm not going to reimagine that. I don't think... That's how I know I'm mentally ill, because I can read a fucking bumper sticker, a billboard. I'm like, don't tell me what to do. Hey, you fucking boss of me? You're the boss of me? Huh? You telling me what to do, you? Driving on my daughter's daycare. Bookie. My fucking girl keeps buying her outfits that are drippy, boy. Whoa, back to topic again. We were watching the UFC. And I thought the Bilal fight was not good, but then you just realize you've drank 12 beers, you know? So it's like, yeah, Ryan, everything's boring when you're drinking 12 beers and talking to a funny black guy and a gay friend. Come on, man. But rewatched it. Fucking Jack Della Maddalena. I love him. I'm so glad he won, dude. Fucking Craig Jones. Somebody give him a medal. He's fucking he's figuring out the Russians. Obviously, Bilal's not Russian, but that style, he's a very Dagestani-esque. But JDM's fucking boxing is a problem. We'll see how Islam does. I'm like, my thing is I don't know, dude. He had a tough time with fucking Volk and like the weight class for a reason. I really hope JDM fucking knocks him the fuck out, but I'm just sick of Dagestanis. Am I allowed to be racist to those guys? I think I can be, right? They're white. I've said it once, I said it 1,000 times. They're the black guys and white guys. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. It's gotta be something with the mountain air or something. But, like, why aren't Montana guys good? They're too busy fucking getting sucked with cowboy hats on. Is that prevalent in Montana? Does everybody have the hats, or is that just from that show? Were you guys into that show? Because I watched it. I'm like, I understand you got to suspend it. Like, what's that called? Suspending disbelief, suspend belief, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. It's so funny that I think I should be able to talk for a living. I'm like, I'm the guy, but I can't string together a solid thought. But a lot of people couldn't do this if they were doing it by themselves. So maybe I am the guy. But yeah, I get you gotta be like, okay, like at least in Sopranos they were killing people all the time, but they're in the mob. The other guy, you're just on a ranch, you're just throwing guys off this cliff every week with these fucking 10s in the barn. Remember the season where they brought the hot sluts? I'm like, you guys got 2 barn sluts and we're still cranky? Come on, man. I'd never ride a horse again. I'd just be popping pussy in that goddamn barn. Make me some fucking grits, bitch. Do they do grits up there? I don't know. You know, get me gritted up. Dude, the fog. I feel like I'm in gay San Francisco, boy. It is so foggy. It's thick. It is thick. My bitch made me go to we had to go to this, like, there's piers in Philly, right? It used to be a port town before, you know, the Chinese took over or whatever happened. Speaking of Chinese, I could go for some lo mein, delicious treat. But, yeah, we went to like this, it was Mother's Day, you know, so I had to take my bitch out. And, highly recommend it if you're in Philly. Maybe I should stop yawning before I start talking. But there's it's called, what the fuck's it called? Cherry Street Pier? Ray Street Pier? Cherry Street Pier, I think. But it's just a bunch of trans people that are making crafts. It's literally a bunch of mentally deranged people making crafts, which, like, dude, you need a passion. But can you imagine being like an open mic pot maker, like pottery? And then you get to the goddamn thing and it's like, how many people can do this? We gotta put a limit on it, you know? It's just like, you're paying for I guess you pay for the table to sell your wares or whatnot. Could you imagine those people back in like fucking settler times? Like you get to fucking, what was that called? Deadwood? You get to Deadwood and you just got a bunch of pots with gay Batman on it and you're like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Can you guys make your own stuff? Make your own thing. Can't there be a new gay superhero? You know what I mean? Cum Man or something? I'm not fucking, I'm falling apart. But you know what I mean? You get there and you're like, this is a saturated market, no pun intended. It's covered in cum. Nobody knows who they are as a person. I can't do the tchotchkes. I am anti-tchotchke. I'm sorry. Call me crazy. I don't like a tchotchke. They got like, you're looking at one booth and you're trying not to concentrate on the person who's selling the stuff's lazy eye, and then you turn around and they got another lady making beaded bracelets. It's like, the lady, this is all pieces of shit. All you guys are doing, it's just competing shit. Cobblestones! I basically take you guys on like a fucking safari. Let's go, retard. Dude, please, please. You ever driven before? You left the house, brother. But yeah, it's a lot of pop, but it was nice because I almost fucking called Tubbs. I was like, get down here, stat. They had draft high lifes for $5. I was like, babe, walk around and look at the fucking tapestries. I'm getting fucked up. And I did. You know? I think they had fucking 8 20-ounce beers for $6. I'm like, I'm drinking 7 of these. Then I drove us all back to my beautiful home. But yeah, no. So at one point, my girl like had to go walk. She wanted to go look at I don't know, something. You know, ladies, they always pretend like they like stuff. Like I love my bitch is very cool, right? She's a very cool bitch, but she's not artsy, okay? And I'm like, I love when she tries to be artsy. She's like, I like this. I think I like this. She has very good style, my lady, but she's not really. It's not arts and crafts. She's not really a visionary in the art fields. You understand? And I don't know. She went to go look at something, and the fucking I'm walking around with the baby on the pier, and the fucking old bitch, the security guard, she's like a 65-year-old black lady, comes over. She's like, she can't walk out here. I was like, why? She's like, well, what if she falls? I was like, well, what if I fall? What if I fall over out here? She's like, wow. I'm like, well, what? Dude, it's a person walking. She just happens to be very tiny and cuter than all of us. I don't know what to tell you. I fucking hate that shit. Makeup rules. I'm also like, you're not a real fucking, you're not an authority figure to me. I do not like security guards. I hate them, matter of fact. And then, you know, eventually you just get to the point where you're like, well, fucking call back up. Call back up. Get that fucking slack-jawed retard at the front that's driving the gator around to come in. Who's gonna get me out of here? Call the cops. Fuck you. I hate that shit. Now, I do understand. Yeah, it's like I didn't like flip out, but I was like, what, dude? What are we talking about? So then I just completely ignore her because that's what you do to those kind of people. You know, a person who says you can't walk because she's small. I'm like, well, you're dumb. How does it feel to be fucking dumb all the time? Can I park there? Parking permit. I don't know if I can put. What are you looking at, dude? That's the best part of going to fucking school drop off. Every dad, I'm like, I would fuck you up, brother. Whew. Every school drop off, I've never seen a man who could best me. I really gotta calm down, you know? It's just like, what is going on? His wife is... whatever. But, yeah, dude, you know, I forget. Yeah, so it's just people busting my fucking balls for no reason, dude. I guess he's a good dad. All right, have at it, brother. That's fine. That's completely fine with me. But, dude, the gym teacher's fucking yoked. Holy shit. But, yeah, I gotta go in a minute. But, you know, I feel like we grew together as people. But, yeah, this fucking bitch security guard. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. You can't walk late. What? Those jobs are just the worst. Security guard. I don't like a security guard. But it's also like, what are you going to get in a screaming match with a 6-year-old woman on Mother's Day in front of your kid and your bitch wife? You know. I don't know. But, what am I doing recently? This weekend I'm doing guest spots with Ian Finance. Nothing's better than someone offering you a guest spot. I'm like, dude, I don't put, like, because I hate asking for stuff, which I do realize is holding back a lot of my comedy career, but I'd rather be 10 toes down, you know? I don't want to beg. I'm not going to beg. I do realize my comedy career, if I was single, the amount of pussy I'd be getting to work my way up would work. You know, who can I get? There's a lot of ladies I see headlining that I'm like, I could fucking truly mentally really manipulate you pretty heavily. And I don't mean that. I'm joking, obviously. But these things happen. You know? I gotta go in and fix this lady's shit. All I do is fix stuff. It really sickens me. Look at this guy. I feel like we're in like the golden era of men on steroids. Like, people acted like during like the Arnold times, people were juiced up. I'm like, dude, today, there's so many more people on steroids than there used to be. And I'm not against it. It's just crazy. Like, there's a lot of 5'8" guys that don't look that good. But what can you do? I'm about to start doing real steroids, dude. I'm getting to get on Dicker. Oh my god. Are those kids old enough to play field hockey? I am getting It almost sound like a pedophile. But I'm getting so much better. Now that I have a kid, I can understand kids' ages. Does that make sense? It's so hard to gauge kid age when you don't have a kid. And now I'm like 16-month-old, 14, 7-year-old. That's always my thing with guys who get caught. But like Crystalia and shit, they're like, I don't know, she looked old. I'm like, no, she didn't, dude. You know what you're doing. You're horsing around. Yeah, call it your finger in the cookie jar, sugar pot, what's it called? Honey jar, honey bowl, honey hole. Oh, look at that mom running. What an idiot. But Workforce Titans is back Sunday, boy. I think we're having fucking John Phillips and Brian Fidel on, unless I can get Ian Finance and they're fucking out. But we all know I probably won't ask, what's his dad doing riding in the back seat? Who's in the front seat? That ever bother you? That kind of stuff bothers me. You ever see a guy letting his wife drive? I'm like, dude, have some self-fucking respect. Christ. Does that bother you? I hate a guy getting driven around. Or like, you guys are walking and the husband, like, walks ahead of the family. I'm like, dude, have some fun. Like, as big of a scumbag piece of shit as I've been my whole life, I was always pretty nice with opening doors and stuff. Fucking be a good guy. Come on. My little sister was like, I knew I had to break up with the guy when he didn't carry my luggage. I'm like, good. That's what you should be doing. Cut a little close there, Chief. But what school is this? It's got to be Catholic. You see that many redheaded moms walking in. I'm like, these are good people. Good, guilty people. These are nice. But, I will see you guys Sunday morning. Well, never mind. Interesting. Alright, well, you guys have a blessed one. I was about to say something insane, but we can't do it. But yeah, thanks for listening to this, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm doing my best. I swear to God, I keep thinking I'm going to turn a corner and be like, we're not tired no more, but we're tired, brother. I got to go back to John Del Collas, put his ring cam for his lady. Kill me. Alright, ta-ta. See you Sunday.